Lust. Nobody wants to talk about it, but it's destroying lives. Silently. This is not a motivational video. This is a warning. Because if you don't kill lust, it will kill you. And I'm not speaking from theory. I've lived it. It ruins parts of your life, and it could actually kill you, if not literally, then spiritually. So please, hear me out. It all starts with the eyes. Just a look, a thought. Seems harmless, right? But Jesus said it clearly. Whoever looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery in his heart. Matthew 5:28. This is a spiritual law. What you let through your eyes enters your mind. What stays in your mind infects your heart. And what lives in your heart eventually becomes your behavior. Lust is a doorway, and when it opens, it doesn't walk in alone. It brings lying, deception, guilt, shame, isolation. It makes you double-minded, weak, spiritually numb, and all of that started with one look. If you want to know how to defeat lust, look at Joseph, the son of Jacob. He wasn't a preacher. He wasn't walking on water. He was a young man with dreams, serving in a foreign land, far from home. And one day, temptation showed up at his door, Potiphar's wife. Powerful, attractive, relentless. The Bible says she tried to seduce him day after day. She didn't care about his calling. She didn't care about his purity. She didn't care about God. But Joseph did. He said something powerful. How could I do this great wickedness and sin against God? Genesis 39:9. That's the mindset of a true man of God. He didn't just see it as sleeping with a woman. He saw it as an attack against heaven. But here's the key. Joseph didn't fight lust with logic. He fled. He didn't sit there debating. He didn't pray for strength while staying in the same room. He ran. That's wisdom. And what happened next? He got falsely accused, thrown in prison, forgotten for years, but he kept his heart clean, and in time, God raised him to power, purpose, and legacy. Now ask yourself this. What would have happened if Joseph gave in? Would he still have interpreted Pharaoh's dreams, saved nations from famine, fulfilled the calling of God? Probably not, because lust derails destiny. Joseph's story shows us temptation will come. The enemy will be persistent. But God honors those who run from sin, not flirt with it. And if God lifted Joseph from a prison to a palace, he can lift you too, if you stay faithful. Why do you think lust is everywhere now? You can't scroll, watch, or breathe without being bombarded, because lust is Satan's most effective weapon in this generation. He doesn't need to possess you. He just needs to keep you clicking, watching, fantasizing. And while you stare, your purpose slips further away. They want us, spiritually numb, emotionally broken, too guilty to pray, too distracted to obey, and it's working. Too many warriors of God are silent, shackled by secret sin. You think lust is just a personal struggle? It's not. It spills into everything. It affects your relationships, your future children, your siblings, your spiritual brothers and sisters. It contaminates everything you touch, because sin leads to death. James 1:15 says, when lust has conceived, it gives birth to sin, and when sin is fully grown, it brings forth death. That's not a metaphor. That's spiritual reality. Now listen, I'm not here to condemn you. I know how hard this battle is, especially if you've been addicted. But here's the truth. Freedom is real, but it takes more than a quick prayer. It takes war. God doesn't just want you to feel bad. He wants you to take action. Here's how you fight. Cut off access. Delete the apps. Filter the sites. Stop justifying what God has already judged. Be radical. Jesus said if your eye causes you to sin, gouge it out. He wasn't being literal. He was being serious. Get accountability. Hide nothing. And most of all, stop playing victim. Start being a warrior. Turn your weakness into your testimony. Close the door so the enemy loses his grip. When you kill lust, you don't just gain freedom. You gain clarity, peace, power, purpose. I'm telling you, the peace on the other side is worth the war. God is not waiting to punish you. He's waiting to restore you. But you've got to fight like it matters, because it does. Stop excusing yourself. Stop saying, I'll change tomorrow. Every day you delay, the chains get tighter. Lust is not harmless. It silences voices, kills callings, and leaves good men spiritually dead. But the power of Christ breaks chains, and if you want out, really want it, He'll lead you. Don't wait for another fall. Don't wait until everything is lost. Make the decision now, to fight, to obey, to rise up, because God is raising up warriors, and the enemy knows it. The question is, will you be one of them, or will you stay silent? Victory lies in the other side.